Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at BTC against its USDT pair. Thank you for watching this video, and if you'd like to show your support, please hit that like and subscribe button below. Feel free to comment with any feedback you may have, and while you're down there you can find a link to our Discord. This is where the magic happens. We have live AMAs with the whole team twice a week, live chart analysis daily, Elliott wave theory lessons, tier requests from members, and a whole list of other things going on out there. Why not come and have a look? Once in the general chat area, just add mention a member of staff and we'll be happy to help you out. Also in the description below, you'll find an affiliate link to BYBIT. This is one of the best exchanges to use in our opinion. It's the one that we use for trading. Whether we want to leverage trade or just spot trade, it really is a great exchange. Okay, and now let's get into the price action here. So there's a few ways of looking at this, and basically this is one of them where we're looking at this as a 1, 2, this is all as a third wave, triangle in a fourth, and then we're looking to form this fifth wave to the upside. So the target for this currently is this 17,513 to 17,457. Though should we progress, should we come down a bit lower here into this support zone, because we've met the minimum requirement, but we could form an A, B, and a C and test this lower line zone of 17,192 in line with this previous fourth wave. If that's the case, we could then look to have a slightly bigger move up towards a 17,567 to 17,478. And if that's the case, this could mark a completed five-wave move then, and this A wave here. So there's a few things that can happen at this point. Within this option, we could be looking at this as a zigzag, as an A wave. Then we could look to come back into this zone of 16,439 to 15,752. With this 16,212 area is the 0.618 retracement of this move. So if we do get a retracement into this zone, we could be potentially looking to form a bigger A, B, and a C to the upside, testing this rejection zone. This 18,205 to 18,934 would be the ideal retracement, somewhere within that zone. And if we have a look over to the left here, we can see that this also lines up with some previous support that we've had. We could look to come and back test this. We've tested it once over here, but we could look to test it again. If we find rejection from there, then we'd be looking for a deeper move to the downside, in my opinion. So that is this option that we're looking at here. If I switch over here to this chart, basically this is much the same thing within this. We've got this 1, 2, 3, and then within this one I was looking at it rather differently as a WXY. So within this, it's much the same targets. We've got the typical fifth wave target off this fourth wave low here is 17,651 to 17,446. So we can see here that we've got the same sort of thing going on here. We could have finished this fourth wave already, and we're looking to push up, or we could look to form an A, B, and a C down into this low point, and then push up into this zone here of 17,547 to 17,468. Now, upon completion of that, what we would be looking for on this count is potential that we're still forming an additional bigger five-wave structure to the upside. And what we would be looking for then is a retracement to the support zone here of 16,729 to 16,208. So that would come in the way of a three-wave move to the downside into this zone. And then if we do find support above within this zone and stay above this 16,000 area, then we could look for a potential another push to the upside, whether that is in an ABC or a five-wave move would sort of differentiate which option is at play. The previous option can go up in an ABC as well, but we would prefer it to be a five-wave. But this one could basically be a 1 and a 2, and then we look to move up in a third wave. So that all relies on holding this 16,000 area. The other option that I was looking at within this, let me zoom out a little bit here. So if we have a look at this, we could also potentially have a triangle in here where we have this as an A, a B, down into these lows. This zigzag here completing up here could potentially be the C wave. And then should we see another zigzag to the downside, looking for support around this 15.8 area potentially, this trend line down the bottom here until we get the D wave is sort of very loose. It can move about. Um, but basically would be then looking for a potential move down into here for a D wave touch point and then a move up in an E wave and then look to get rejection from that E wave. So we're just monitoring that. First clue that might be happening is if we break the 16,000 area, but we fail to break this 15,473. Invalidation for the triangles, it basically is by crossing above this 18,174 and this low point of 15,473. Breaking below those would then invalidate the potential for this to develop as a triangle. Now, there's one more slightly lower confidence count that I'm keeping an eye on here. And what this is looking at this as a completed move for wave one here, where we have a 1, 2, this is a third wave into this, into here. It's longer than wave one, so it doesn't break any rules, and then we have an extended fifth. And basically this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up into these highs. We have a zigzag down into the lows there, and then we have potential that we have a series of ones and twos within this. And effectively with this option, what we'd be looking is we would be looking to not retrace as deep as the other options would, and really it would hold above the 16,705 area. So what we'd be looking for here is this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, same as the other option into this zone of 17,552 to 17,473. And if we do that and we fail to break down below this fourth wave low again, basically what we'd be looking at is an additional fourth and a fifth. Should these moves cross this 177777 area, all the sevens, if we cross all the sevens up here, basically what we would be looking for is an additional fourth and a fifth wave to the downside. Though currently these waves aren't indicating it, but should we see an extension within one of these, then it's quite possible that we could look to target out that area. Confirmation of this move would be a bigger move past this 18,723 area. If we move up past that 18,723, effectively what we would then have is this would all be a third wave here, this third wave here, and then we'd look for a fourth and a fifth, and then an additional fourth and a fifth here, because at that point we would have crossed the ideal impulse area for this wave 1 and 2. So like I said, this is low confidence. We need to see how the waves develop, but should we fail to break down after completion of this 5-wave move here, then this could potentially be something that's on the cards, and we'd have to just monitor how this goes. The only worry that I have with this is that there isn't much space with this fourth wave here to retrace without crossing this potential wave 1. So we would have to just keep an eye on it and just make sure that we don't cross into there. Though there could be further extensions within this, and as long as we don't cross this 16,705, what we could then have is that this is all a 1, and then we come back into a deeper retracement for 2, and then we start to progress up. So those are the things that I'm keeping an eye on for the moment. So we need a bit more time for the market to sort of reveal what it's going to do, but I've given you a couple of options there of if we break down, could be a triangle, could be starting another move down, another leg to the downside. But once again, check the invalidation levels that we talked about earlier, and that'll give us a guide as to something, some kind of a guide as to what's going on. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you found it useful. And if you did and you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. This really helps us out. I hope everyone has a great day, and until we meet again, keep safe out there, everyone.